Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today this video is going to be about how to take care of curly hair extensions. I know there's a lot of people out there wondering how do you take care of curly hair extensions on a daily basis, or how do you actually wash it. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to show you how to take care of your curly hair extensions. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like me, if you love me, subscribe. Okay guys, so that is exactly how I wash my curly hair. So first off, I start by washing it with the silicone mix shampoo. You don't necessarily have to get their shampoo. I just highly recommend getting their conditioner. I like to wash my hair at least 3 times. Anything after that, you know, is up to you. I just don't recommend washing it more than 4 times because you start to strip a lot of the nutrients out of the hair. And that's just not for hair extensions, but that's for your hair as well. After I shampoo it, I rinse it out, and then I comb through it again with my fingers. When it comes to the conditioning process, as you seen in the video, I put the conditioner all over the hair and I was fingering it through. After that, you might have saw me put it in a plastic Ziploc bag. I did that because I actually like to deep condition my hair extensions. I do it every chance I get. If I don't do it every week, I do it maybe every other week. I just stick it in a Ziploc bag and I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's it. This is a disclaimer. If you're going to do this, this is done at your own risk. I'm not saying that you have to do this. I'm just saying this is what I do. If you mess up your hair, that's on you. Don't blame me. When you use a Ziploc bag, I feel like you should use a thick Ziploc bag. Don't use a thin one, because if you use a thin one, it'll like pop inside the microwave. I only recommend 2 minutes when you're putting your hair inside the microwave. Because if you do it for any longer, you might actually change the pattern in the hair. So yeah, I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and then after it's done, I'll let it sit in the microwave for a little bit, let it cool down, and then I'll stick it right in the sink, and then I'll rinse it out with cool water. I rinse it out with cool water because when you use cool water, when you're washing out conditioner, it tends to lock the conditioner in your actual hair. And then after I wash it out, after I feel like it's no more like suds left in there from the conditioner, then I'll wash it with lukewarm water. So after I wash out the conditioner, then I use the Miss Jessie's. I use the Miss Jessie's because I like the result it gives you. It gives you this result. If you were just to air dry your hair, it'd be a different effect. It'll be a little bit more like poofier without using anything on it. But when you use the Miss Jessie's, it actually gives it this like tightness, like a tighter curl, and that's exactly what I like. That's what I go for. And then like if I want it to be, you know, like a bigger curl, I'll just pull this out and then it'll be a little bit bigger. I only recommend silicone mix when it comes to curly hair, whether it be deep wave curly, kinky curly, I mean whatever. That's the only thing that I highly recommend, because it helps to keep the curl pattern where it needs to be. If you use any of these other, like, you know, products, some of them are not necessarily for curly hair. Some people feel like, oh, well, it's lightweight, I can use it. Well, yes, that's true, but it might not give you back your pattern. It actually might change your pattern, and that's not what you want. So in order to do like an everyday upkeep, like say, you know, you want to get your curl pattern to be a little bit tighter, I recommend buying one of these spray bottles. I got this one from Target. I believe it was about like maybe $2, maybe not, no more than $3. I know that for sure. However, you can get the same exact bottle probably at like your local dollar store for $1, of course. You could actually take like, you could take this bottle, right, put some water in it, and then actually squeeze some of this in here. And that could be your daily regimen. Like every day when you wake up and you wanted to get the curl pattern like to where you want it to be, you could just mix these two, and then that'll just be something that you'll just do. You'll just spray it. Because if you just use water, the water's just going to make it dry eventually. Then your hair is going to start looking dry and puffy, and that's not what you want. Okay, so you have to put like some type of nutrients in it as well. So with the Pillow Soft, they have, you know, it's a lot of different things in here to actually moisturize the hair. It's actually like, it's a styling lotion. So if you put the lotion in some water, you know, there you go. Remember back in the day when your mom used to use like some, she used to use oil and grease? It would kind of be like the same way, but that one doesn't have grease in it, of course. Curly hair can be a lot of work, and if you're not prepared to actually take care of it, if you don't have the things to actually take care of the hair, then you probably shouldn't get it. I know a lot of people actually get curly hair for when they go on vacation. Like they'll use it like when they go to the Caribbean. Yeah, that's fine. You know, you feel like you just wet it and go. But don't just wet it and go. You actually have to put some type of nutrients in it as well. That's why I recommend getting one of these bottles, and I recommend getting a styling lotion. Okay, I had one person actually tell me when they purchased my hair, they said, oh, well, the curl pattern had changed in just like, you know, a few days. And I said to them, like, well, what did you do to the hair? Like, you know, did you sleep on it and you didn't put anything in it in the morning? And it was like, well, no, I didn't do anything to it. Curly hair is not a miracle. It is not, it has to be catered to. You ask a person who has naturally curly hair, ask them how hard it is to actually take care of it. I'll wait. Did they tell you that it's work? Did they tell you that you have to do something to it every night Did they tell you that? Yes, that's the truth. Curly hair is work. Like, people act like curly hair extensions is going to be like this every day. No, it's not. Just think about if you had your own hair out, right? And your hair was like really curly and you fell asleep on it at night. When you wake up in the morning, is the curl pattern the same? No, it's not. It's not. You know why? Because you laid on it and you flattened it. Exactly. People have to stop acting like hair extensions are going to stay the same 24/7. No, they're not, especially if they're human hair. If the weave is human hair, you got to treat it like your human hair, like if it was your hair, right? Exactly. Oh boy. People have to realize that when you get hair extensions and they're 100% human hair, guess what? You're going to have to take care of the hair just like if it was your real hair. I'm not trying to be smart or anything like that. I just feel like, you know, if you don't know what to do, if you're not ready for it, then you probably shouldn't get it. Curly hair extensions is a lot of work. It is a daily thing. My other recommendation is if you can get your curly hair extensions placed on a wig cap, like how this is, then you probably should go for it because it's going to last a lot longer. Your curl pattern is going to last a lot longer. And it'll be easier for you to function with it when it's actually on a, you know, actual cap. In the video, you'll see how I kept the band on all the way around. I did that because I wanted to keep the elasticity of the actual band. I wanted to keep it tight. Eventually, when I get the time, I'm probably going to add some clips on it so it won't, like, fall off. You know, you never know. It might be a windy day and the wig might go bloop. I just feel like once you get the hang of taking care of your curly hair extensions, it'll be easy for you.
Never giving up on love.